You should have seen my dad drop off for his seat cap.
Okay, you're last.
Okay, so let's see what we're doing.
Monte Carlo prices per square foot are the second in the world next to Hong Kong.
Okay.
5,000 per square foot.
That's a lot of money for a house.
So if you had a,
20,000 square foot place.
say, wait a minute, is that rental or?
That's the cost of it.
Bro, can
You
you,
buy.
can you,
Actually,
It
it's
says
number
that
one
one
in the
person is
world.
on. I
Is
don't
that
even know
right?
anybody. Must be you.
So, David, if you had let's say you had a 3,000 square foot
Home.
home,
15 million.
15 million.
Because it's the 6 zeros and then 3.
But what about, how much do you pay in taxes on that every year?
You don't pay. Oh, I don't know.
Property taxes where they make their money.
see, can you stand behind there?
Don't we stand behind that quickly?
You can stand behind there for a
Yes, sir.
second.
The whole world's gonna see me. Good morning.
Well, no, because
No, it's
we're
not.
using my channel, not yours, so no one knows.
Blah, 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 blah.
I definitely don't like the higher look.
Well, let me come and see.
Okay, here, I'll stand here instead.
And Andrew, you're a little short. That's gonna be over his head. Because I am
Sit on
6
your
inches taller,
toes.
David. What didn't you like about this?
I'm looking down on the top of the pulpit. I don't get any of the plants.
Well,
And I don't like the angle.
Lower it a little bit. Let's see. Didn't change much.
I'll show you, see what you do is now I'm blowing it like that. See, now I'm not looking on the top of the pulpit.
I like that, though, don't you?
Yes, I do.
We don't have to see the plants. I'm gonna go stand in that place again.
Stand in your
We
place.
don't have proper lights and all that, right?
No, I'm less concerned about the lighting at the moment.
I'm Burlington Bertie from Bow. With my hand on my hip, I shout, hip, hip.
So let me just see something here as well. We don't need it that close, no, we don't. So.
How now, brown cow?
So, Dad, can you come back and switch with David for a moment? Because I'm less concerned about height.
Okay.
I want to show David. Can you? Oh, never mind.
Big Tex,
Could you mind standing back there?
could you
for a
stand
moment?
back here and give your morning offering? I mean, not
Just stand there, but-
Yeah, give your morning.
So, Dad, this is a wide angle camera, so we're
Uh-huh.
getting lots of information in the picture, as opposed to, for example, this, which is just the person, which
Well, I don't like it, but early on it was even less.
no,
You did something.
I moved it forward just now.
Looking forward to bring it back.
So this is roughly,
I don't like to see all that stuff.
so we had it around here.
Which do you prefer? David, will you stand there while your uncle looks at the variety of positions? Come around here now, David. And you can tell, we look at Frederick to give me your opening. No, you're going to go.
Well, here, look. Looking at it right there. This is it, live. So this is the picture from.
Do we want to have this on there?
Yes.
Why?
Here's
You
the
need
test.
color, you need beauty, some warmth in here, and we don't want it so harsh with just hard objects.
Well,
So what were you asking about?
I want you there, big text. Come and look in here. Let him show you if you think it's on this computer to see what you think, and you two talk. Show them some variety there. And then when you leave tomorrow, David, you can have this.
You do this?
Talk to it.
Here, Uncle David, just go sit next to Dad. Can you stand there, David? Can you sit next to Uncle? Because Uncle, you're going to see it better. That one's backwards.
Okay.
So look at his screen right there.
Well, I'll give you my first opinion.
Yes.
I personally think you should see more of Dr. Drummond's body.
My lovely irresistible.
Can it be closer? Oh, that's just me. Okay.
Okay, so you want it closer.
Good morning to you.
I think that's better.
It is, they see your face better.
Okay, they're going to see a SGC. Well, David, my son, you can take that screen and put it hold your hand right there and turn it for me to see.
Voila. I can even do this too.
Ho, hey, ho, hey, ho. Yeah, excuse me.
No, I mean, you're the main feature.
Don't forget there's a big color screen behind me.
I understand, but it's
That's
not,
good. It's like some of the movies I see at times.
it's not the main feature.
Why is it trouble streaming?
See it?
But that shouldn't do that. Why is it doing that? How do we rectify that?
What are you running on? Are you running on Wi-Fi or are you running on? Are you on Wi-Fi? Oh, well then that's part of the problem.
No, because I stream stuff all the time and it doesn't never do that.
We're uploading and you're downloading at the exact same time.
What's the word?
What I'm interested about, there's 2 people watching this.
Why must get off there?
No, I think it might be me here and then me on my iPhone.
This isn't using your channel.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I don't have any subscribers. It's not like anybody I know.
It's your personal fans.
Exactly. Hello.
Look, I'm still doing things and I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so that's the look now. Except we're gonna
How
go.
do you feel about that? Maybe we should have something cascading on Burlington ready for blood. My hand and my hip. I slipped on the ship and fell down the ladder.
Oh no.
Oh no, okay, that's good.
So when you do the actual other video, aren't you, it's different.
It's much lighter too. It's
Usually-
dark in there right now. Why is it so dark?
I don't have a cat lights.
So usually I only see that much of the screen.
So you actually don't see that little, you see a little bit more.
You do.
But go down here and go to there. And
It's a wider angle.
it's a wider angle.
That's interesting.
It's nice that light. Look at the what made it wider?
It's a different camera.
I really like that though.
It's a different camera.
What made you change to this one? Not
It's
press-
also closer to him.
It's not closer, it's a tighter camera because look, David, the camera's all the way back here.
Well, the lens, whatever it is,
Okay.
the picture is closer to him.
It's a tighter camera as opposed to a wide camera.
So I in one sense, I'm not saying the difference in the camera. What I'm saying is it's
I'm
it
far,
looks
yeah, I'm far away in the picture.
it looks like
It looks like we're photographing everything but me.
oh, we can move it again. It looks like oh sorry, that's funny now.
Yeah, we're photographing everything but me, and I don't think that's clever. Because when these pictures are preaching, you sometimes just see it's GC.
I think that's a little bit high, but I think it's a little better because you're seeing more of Dad.
I think it's a little bit, I think
Let me
I
see
get
if
the
I read-
idea, but I think it's a little close, just a
Well-
little.
What's close about it?
Because I don't like seeing the top of this.
Well,
coming
why
And
down.
also turn. I think that you're also turn it down just.
Just use this.
Oh, there you go. That was easy.
Pinch this forward. Here, go look there, bro. Bro, it'll be easier for you.
Well, I don't know. What is
It's
that?
Keith Davies' birthday
When?
today.
What? Lorraine? Are you sure?
Well, that's what my calendar says.
Oh, shoot. Where's my wife, David?
He's in the shower.
Well, would you please be right back? Oh, you're looking at me, aren't you? I can't move.
Hold on. Well, if you can't both mess with it because then we're both messing with it.
So you want to see there, that's happening right now. That one's delayed. So
I think it's a little better because it's close, because now I can see more of you. I like that better. What do you think?
So just turn on. Yeah.
Is that too close?
Because they said, honey, it's Keith Daly's birthday today.
Yes, it is.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We'll call him and text him and WhatsApp him and do everything we can.
Lorraine, we need to turn the meter over too.
Oh, yes.
There are no property taxes in Monaco.
Well, where do they make their money?
casino.
Casino?
There must be property taxes.
No capital gains taxes, no property taxes.
Well, where do they make their money?
So now it's worth $15
Through
million.
the casino and through sales tax,
What's sales tax, I wonder, how much is that?
not significant.
Probably like Nevada. So I have clients who moved there. No sales tax, no property tax, no income tax.
No toilet, so
There's nothing. It's all off casinos.
Wow,
Isn't that amazing?
that's a beautiful thing. Where's our casino money going? To the Indians?
To the Indians, they get it. There is no tax on that. It's not ours. Down to the Florida, the state of Florida.
Colorado, there's nothing.
Nevada.
Nevada.
They said that's the main reason they moved there.
I still think I look too small.
So I think we have to make sure that there's a balance between long and short, and I don't think you want it too tight. I think you're going to make it too tight.
Let's look at too tight and see what it means.
You have no flexibility to move. That's my problem because you don't stand still. And the moment we make it too tight, if you move over just a bit, now you're off in the middle of the camera.
Well,
So
let's just see, just before we create the problem, let's create the problem. It doesn't feel like it did anything, but it did improve.
I see you're definitely.
I wish I could make it sound. Is there anything you guys can do that? All you see now is zeroing into my tummy. Look, that's all people are going to see. Oh, stop there. I think that's a very nice picture.
So now it's going to look like we're watching you preach. You're going to look like you're right in their face.
I am.
I don't like that.
Well, every TV program you ever see.
I think it's a little close, Daddy.
Do you?
I definitely do.
It emphasizes my width. Move it back in just a touch. It's a delayed action.
They are.
How do we know when it happened?
About 5 seconds. 4 seconds.
That's it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we think of that? I think it's too much body.
That's,
No, what? Yes.
it'll also look different when you sit on all that stuff.
I understand that. That'll help. But what were we at, Frederick? Show us again. Okay, keep watching, David.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty balanced.
We're just going to go a little bit more. It's a little bit too much to that side.
And we don't think my head's too close, too close to the ceiling.
I think it's a tiny bit too high. That's too much.
That's,
Hold on. It's not, there we go. That's too much headroom.
yes, it is.
That's better.
Down even further.
There you go.
Are you sure it's not ceiling's too high above me? No?
No, because the eyes are relatively supposed to be 1/3 down, and you're definitely above 1/3. And we don't want to crowd the top of your head.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
It's a little bit too wide this way, so it needs to come just a touch
More towards the back, yeah.
that way.
Nice, coach. I think it's good right there. Because I think it's close enough now, but it's also not too close and it's not too far either. Like reverse porridge.
Now, when you come here, David, tomorrow morning, my son,
Yes.
you don't come from this way, you come from there.
From where, sir? Around that way.
Doesn't come this way, because he'll go in front of it, around it, back.
Too much time.
Too hokey.
Oh, right, yeah, exactly. Don't go further. Come it out.
Now, what we're working on, which will not be ready for tomorrow, but what we're working on is the ability to be able to have more than one camera. Now, that will require a whole nother set of hands, but what it'll do is change, not only will it no longer be, we'll probably have this camera as a wide shot, but it'll give us different angles to be able to
But
work.
Beth, you'll work that?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, do we have all the equipment?
No. We have never even, we not only don't have the equipment, we've never even tried it. So we'd have to get the equipment, try it, and see how it actually works before we do it. So,
We should have the equipment today and try it today for next week.
we're working on the research for it today.
Now, I'm going to do what David Drummond's going to do. Listen, okay? This is me, I'm David. David's put on weight. All right. Good morning. My name is David Drummond. I've forgotten everything I wanted to say.
You started before you were in front of the camera.
Did I? Okay, that I must be careful not to do. Okay, so what do I want to say? What I actually want to say, good morning. How y'all doing? No, I don't want to say that. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and
It'll come to you.
we would like to invite you to, good morning, my name is David Drummond, and I would like to welcome you to worship at the Church of the New Creation in Western Florida, where my dad is the senior minister. Isn't it wonderful to know that during these trying times, we can be blessed by God through his servants. Let's join the service right now in progress in Western.
So, Dad, I have a question.
Something like that. Wow.
Why are we using the word worship? Because this is not worship.
Well, we're going to join the worship service, which is in progress. So we get in a section of the worship service that isn't being shown.
Can we just say join the service? And cut the worship word out because it doesn't fit.
You can say that with pleasure.
And another big difference, I feel that when you're walking up to preach, we on video are capturing your message to these people. When David approaches, I think he should look straight into the camera and
Yes.
talk to the camera like, hey, I just want to welcome you to our
Exactly.
service.
I agree.
We've been worshiping and now we're going to be hearing from my Father and having him speak. We'd love to have you join us and watch us. As we
Okay,
do
we
the
won't
service.
put it that way, but with the words I used, yeah. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and we're going to join the service at the Church of the New Creation in Western shortly. But before we do, I want to just say, during these difficult times, isn't it wonderful to know we have a God in whom we can trust and put our hope? We want you to know that we're praying for you, for your health and success. Now let's join the service that's already in progress. And then you can just step back, I'll step forward, and you can step out.
And go that way.
Yeah, you see, you mustn't be afraid of saying a few things and making it more human. And you've got to be comfortable with the fact that you can do that. It's not a rigid welcome, you know. You could even say, welcome to progress. When I woke up this morning, God really directed me to a great scripture I'd like to share with you. Psalm 14, verse 6 says, I'm always with you. Don't worry about what's going on in your town right now. I'm here to bless you. And I bet you, I know that's a word for some of you today. It's a bigger blessing it was for me. So let's have that in mind. And as we join the service in Western. Okay, so you have to do it a few times now. So you get behind me over here and start doing it. Go over there and doing it. And I want you to be, you want your contact that with you.
No, somebody here. So,
Yeah, I know that.
I know, when you're suddenly here.
You want to grab the noisy person to stick in front of the camera. There'll never be another
Start
word.
recording everything they
There'll
do.
never be another word come out of their mouths whenever they are there.
Say something like that?
Yes, anything you like.
For the sake of what you're trying to say, the goal, first of all, you are introducing, it's coming from you as a person, David Drummond, to them, and you are personally speaking to them. So, hello, my name is David Drummond, if he's allowed to say that.
So I open that up there.
And I want to welcome you. So you're talking
Yes.
to, you, David, are talking to them about this service from your heart. And if you just keep those simple things, those elements, you'll just speak from those elements. I think it'll be great.
Yes,
Okay,
okay.
I can do that.
Good. There are all kinds of people here too. They're not hostile. If somehow the people behind the camera, it looks like they're all hostile. They're all pray, oh God, don't ever make a mistake. No, don't think that was
Good
your
morning.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting what to say.
Good morning.
So,
My name
good
is
morning,
David
my
Drummond, and we're really enjoying this morning's service here at the Church of the New Creation in Western, and we'd like to welcome you. Then I picked up my Bible this morning to as is my custom, and I read this most beautiful passage from Psalm 14, verse 6. Say hello to the people. Is that a blessing? Yes, I know it would mean a lot to you too. So we're here to be a blessing and encourage you in your faith.
Things like that.
Let's join the service where my father, Dr. Frederick Drummond, is preaching right now. There's no fixed anything.
Right, just.
And by the way, last week you said Church of the New Creation in South Florida. You forgot to say Western. You were flustered. We'll just put that there to think about, David.
I'm putting it there because we forgot to see what that looks like with the camera in your face.
Oh, that's a good point.
There's a lot of camera there. I mean, a lot of microphones. So
No, that looks like the opposition,
right.
like the Democrats.
So usually the way the camera angle works is this is perfectly in line with this, so you can't see that. So
So lower it, baby. No, not that. Lower that. Am I saying?
Can we use a different mic?
no, we could. I mean, but I would prefer not to, because this is a very high resolution, great deep sounding mic, and we need the depth.
No, we need that.
I would prefer to have the depth, I should say. I just don't want you to speak over the top of it too much.
And you'll need to check the sound.
But yeah, that tomorrow I can do. That can happen very quickly.
So how does it look now like that?
Well, I'm going to mark my spot so that I can always come back to it, and then I'm going to change it right now. But I just
To see what can be done.
correct. This is just a
Trial run.
yeah. If we go back, this is what we're looking at. So, for example, I need to go a little bit
There's a
more.
lot to all of this.
There is.
You really have to fall in love with the camera.
Right,
You have to fall in love with
like a friend.
Yeah, it is.
Camera's a friend.
Exactly.
Yes.
And big text will be sitting here. The camera will
I've
be
been looking right.
Yeah, look at big text. It's fine. They won't know.
So, Dad.
Yeah.
So we almost hit it.
That's not a bother at all. That just shows me big time. If I was like Rush Limbaugh, we could play the golf.
Right.
But I'm not.
Everything live.
Why is there a moon rising on this thing? Look at that thing. Oh. Wow, this would not look like that. You see, there's a lot of everything. Well, you gotta get up there and be comfortable. And I think maybe, Frederick, you should try it, and David, you should try it just for comfort's sake. Let's get some people who do so everyone feels good. Not to take your job, but just to feel comfortable.
So let me ask you a question. Is it easier for you to work from notes? Do you work from an outline? Do you work from like a verb when you're like working? Because I like to think of introducing me. There's my audience.
No, so I just haven't said anything because you're too busy doing all this.
No.
Yeah, well, we're talking about what's been going on so far. You haven't said much at all. You look mortified. So you're going to have to get comfortable.
So would you like, should we start and say something?
We're going to start in just a moment. Well, if you better get back because you want to start there. If you want to start, we're going to start you the hard way.
So Dad, there he is.
So I won't be looking at you. I'll be playing like I'm at home. Oh, look, Edith. They have a tapestry. Oh, are those sheep? Yeah, Ethel, shut up.
Good morning.
But
My
that's
name
not
is-
going to get there.
What?
You start talking
You're
about
gonna be
it like
situated there.
you're being like your
Well, I
father.
think part of the problem also is you're hearing me, but I was here before.
I was
said anything.
watching.
We saw you, David.
You were talking from when you were there.
We saw you live. Seriously. You get there and get poised.
Hands off.
Good morning.
Right.
You don't like the hands on
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and we are thrilled to have you with us today.
What
as
for?
we-
We're going to have lunch. You have us with us today.
As
So they don't know what that is. How are you with us today?
we'll get there.
I know. That's why I'm
As-
saying what I'm saying. Well, I like that position. How come it went back up again? You've lifted his head. I like what you had. Come back there. You're going to walk in there again. You should be comfortable. We're not drilling anything. Oh, that's too much now. That's okay. That's fine.
Want to check the picture?
Lovely.
Is that a good picture there?
Yeah.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and welcome to our service. We are very
I
happy.
don't know where they are. You haven't said Church of the New Creation is again. Welcome to our service. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and we're having a great time here at the Church of the New Creation on this beautiful Sunday morning. This morning when I got out of bed, I read from the Torah. We're going to have a circumcision service. But all the men step forward. I bring in a big rock. I get a flintstone. Do you want to do it, Frederick, just to get the feel of being in front of the camera?
If you'd like me
I'd like you to do exactly what David's going to do.
Okay.
I think it's good practice. David, Frederick's doing it right now. Don't worry about it. No one but your mother-in-law can see it.
Good morning. My name is Frederick
You
Drummond.
started early, see?
Yeah, you did.
And by the way, can I ask you a question, Frederick? Look here. Look how far to the left everything is.
And it should be like
Bit more.
that.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I'm not looking at you there.
Good morning. My name is Frederick Drummond, and I want to welcome
I think you still start talking early. Until you stop, play with your balls, then you start talking. This is great. We're having fun. Aren't we having fun?
Yeah.
Good morning. My name is Frederick Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our worship services at the Church of the New Creation here in Weston, Florida. We want to let you know, hold on,
You're doing great.
and we're so excited that you can join us at this part of our service. My father is about to speak, and we're about to join him. Before we do, I just have to tell you that this morning, as God spoke to my heart, He
When
reminded
I asked him for a word for you, I could share with you.
and I asked him, yes.
So something to inspire your hearts. You'll start again?
Yep.
You're very good at this. You feel very comfortable and relaxed.
Good morning. My name is Frederick Drummond. I want to welcome you.
And Frederick, there's a different speed here. There's someone else talking. Your mouth, I
Yes,
promise you.
because this is 8 seconds delayed from that.
Kiss
8
fire.
seconds?
You better slow down there.
No. You don't. You go into your room. You go into your room, and this is going to be on time.
Oh, okay, fine then.
If you know what I mean.
Don't explain that to me. It's way out of my pay grade.
So what you watch me do here and what you watch me do there are not going to sync.
Okay, but they will in my bedroom.
Correct.
Good. I'll presume they sunk it.
Good morning and welcome, good morning. My name is Frederick Drummond. I want to welcome you to our Sunday service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, Florida. We're about to join my dad, who's going to share his message with us this morning. But before we do, I have to share with you what God put on my heart, which I know is going to be an inspiration for you. As he spoke to my
What
heart,
put on my heart to bless me that I want to share with you.
that blessed me, that I want to share with you. Last Sunday morning, my father preached from Romans 14:17 about the righteousness and the peace and the joy that's inside us. And I want to remind you of the kingdom within us, his righteousness, his peace, and his joy that he doesn't want to ever let us let go of.
I don't like that.
Yes, I know, I messed
But
that
it's
up,
fine.
but either
You
way.
did the whole thing, fine. So now what are you going to say?
So now I want to invite you to join us as I welcome my father, as we welcome him in our hymn to the love. Let me sing. So as we welcome him,
That's me.
As
Join
we-
me. Yeah. Let's before any more delay, let's go join my dad as he preaches his message this morning entitled Hope.
this morning I want to invite you guys as we righteous peace and joy.
No, we're not doing that. It's
No, we're not. We just finished whatever we just said. Now I welcome you to enjoy my father's ministry as he preaches from his message this morning on hope, entitled Hope.
Yeah.
And by the way, yes, go for it.
Send our offerings directly to him. Mark
Yes.
them as Frederick A. Drummond. I'll be finished. Well, that was pretty decent.
And before we welcome my father, for those of you who are watching by internet, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and also click on the notification so that next time we go live, you'll be notified. Let's welcome my father.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, David. Keep in mind, David, you like your father aren't peaceful by nature. Your brother is, so he's got that much ahead of us. We got a Ferrari screaming. He got to do the 240D.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and welcome to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida. We are thrilled to have you with us today. The exhortation, at the moment I can't think of anything.
Okay, now I'm
So-
thinking, why don't we say, we want to welcome you to the worship, Sunday worship at Church of the New Creation in Western Florida, where because of the virus issues, we're meeting at different houses and different homes. That way, they won't expect this to be a church building. They'll know it's a home.
Right.
Well, let me say that.
Except for the fact that everyone watching it already knows we meet in
No, you don't know who's watching it. Ruffles goes.
Can I just say something? There are 41 videos already on there, all from home.
So what? I don't care.
Okay.
We're putting out another layer.
Yeah.
I want to say that because you never know someone very important may be watching it and want to turn it off because it's in a house, which I hope it is. Well, we are, and we're doing our part as the president requested even, and we're meeting in different homes and piping them this message. And we're glad you've chosen to join us today. Something you got to be normal and talk a little bit and say a few things because that's important. And if you're feeling high strung, stay there because I don't want anything to happen. I'll just get up. Because you've got to be relaxed, and it's a
So
very
you
hard
wanna-
thing to do.
you
You're
wanna-
already spraying like a tree at Big Sur on the edge, doing a gale coming in off the Pacific Ocean. It's very hard. I'm not saying you can't do it, and I don't want you to do it. I'm just saying, relax.
So would you like to mention something about, we're meeting in my father's home?
No, I wouldn't want to say that.
Meeting in homes?
We're meeting in several homes. We are, see? Come back up there, start all over again. It's all very important. You know what you see, when I'm going to go to my new church, I'm going to get a chair before that evening before the service on Saturday. I'm going to put up there and sit down there for a while to orientate my mind. If I don't like that pulpit, there's a bit of crap, I'm taking that.
Oh, I agree.
You've got to be at home up there. And I'm not putting you under pressure like I am. I don't mean to be. If you can't be comfortable, then we can't use you. That's not an indictment, that just shows you. Isn't that interesting? If we had this big auditorium of 3,000 people looking, and it looks, the whole thing looks different, you can get up there and you can be an idiot all the way, and it's just absorbed. But we are not, we're stuck. You're seeing that much, David. It's a terrible thing. It's terribly unfair on you. With all of the things that are beautiful and everyone loves about you, looks bad on television. Isn't that funny?
Mhm.
It does. It looks bad. And when we have a service out, it's live and it's different again. But the worst points are going to show up. So I need you to be very comfortable or not do it at all.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm watching that.
Too fast again. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and welcome to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida. Due to the coronavirus, I'll think of the right words here. We have been meeting in several homes in the area. Welcome to our streaming channel. We're glad you're here.
That's nice.
Blah, 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 give a great exhortation. And then towards the end, we say, let's join my Father let's hear from my Father as we join the service. Let's join the service now as my Father speaks the message this morning entitled.
But my dad says, I know it's a real blessing to you. The mission title is "Fuck You." Okay, now we're finished. Excuse me. I just shouldn't have said that. But don't get religious. It's like, you know what it is? Don't be mechanical and religious. Just be a normal guy. Which, by the way, is the best you've done so far. In case you think there's nothing good coming out of Nazareth.
So do it again, or
You
just-
know we're going to do it again. Otherwise, I've done a good job.
These little outlines here. So, may I just mention something?
Yes, please.
I think part of the little advantage that I have is I did those 2 videos that we did at home, and I wrote on camera, and I actually held up a thing and read a script. And when I was doing it, I made so many mistakes. I did like hours of video.
How's that?
So I encourage us to do it over and over and over. The other thing was, here.
Slow David and peaceful David and composed David and natural David is the key to getting in front of the camera.
So let me ask you this. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome. So first of all, no, I don't want a script. I'll never work off
He's
any
just
script.
talking. Let's just
Oh.
hear.
And I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, Florida, as we worship in homes because of the current coronavirus.
That's perfectly stated that way.
So, I'm not asking you to do this for tomorrow, but if you just try it like 10
Do a
times.
Spurgeon trick. He had about 10 pages.
Can you read it from there?
Wednesday,
So you're-
on Saturday, he was down to a little 3x5 card. Actually, 2x, whatever those little things are.
Yes.
Yeah, I can read that. Want to try it a few times?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we are worshiping in homes because of the current coronavirus issue. Just say the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Coronavirus. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel. Well, I'm not going to say that.
I like that. Welcome to
I
our,
added extra stuff.
you said in your life. Right?
Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel, and we are very glad that you're here to join us.
You know something beautiful about it, by the way? When I was doing TV, my favorite part was when they had the big prompter thing that they had to read, because I could read it and act natural and talk to that prompter so easily. They would slow down to what you were doing. And if they didn't, my theory was, you screwed it, I didn't. and there's nothing wrong with a prompter like this. And you can actually read it.
They all do it.
You can actually read it, almost be frigid, and you look alive on TV. TV multiplies your stupidity or frivolity. So let's start that again, and I really like you reading it. We get a big board, they read about Nothing wrong with that. You will get used to it one of these days. You'll be such a pro, and people will think your name is Elvis Presley.
If you want to change any of the wording,
That's
just let me
good.
know.
No, he doesn't.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I welcome you, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we worship in homes due to the current coronavirus. Should we just say coronavirus or coronavirus issue? Due to the current coronavirus problem.
Yeah. Did you put problem with it?
No.
Put problem on that
If
thing.
you want to put wrong, we just say
Yeah.
coronavirus.
Challenge.
So,
It's a coronavirus
The
challenge.
requirements.
Challenge. I like it. It's a challenge. We're going to get it fast. Start again. Just from standing there. You really love it. You should see how nice you look doing this. You feel like you're not doing enough. I promise you, the camera is multiplying.
Whatever works. Good
Okay.
morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, where we are currently meeting in homes, in different homes, due to the coronavirus challenge. We are very glad that you're here and glad that you joined us this morning.
But-
Go-
Wait, I want to get here and you joined us. We're happy. We're glad that you joined us. So Matthew can stand there and hold that thing up for him. You know that?
Is Matt done his time?
Yes, he's done his time and they're both fine. I think having this thing is beautiful. It gives you confidence in something too. And you sometimes will use it, sometimes you won't, and it works exactly. And you being a little bit plain is beautiful. It's dignified. Okay, start again.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and welcome to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we worship in homes due to the current coronavirus challenge. We are glad that you
Yes, we
joined
took down
us.
our tent and we put it away for the weather. We'll put it back up so this is over. Now start
We
again.
are glad that you joined us today. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service.
You're going like a tree on the Big Sur.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we meet in homes due to the current coronavirus challenge. I am so glad that you joined us today. God has,
No, you can do say, we're going to have a great time this morning or today. We're going to have a great time together today. Then God has. So change
God
that.
has an
man.
awesome service plan for us today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're swaying like a tree. You know what's very good about this too? You're learning to get self-control and not be driven by your feelings
You
and
have to do what
emotions.
you have to do, yeah.
Yeah. Start all over again.
I'm waiting for my teleprompter.
Yes. And they're usually, by the way, that far wall away and they're that big.
The words are exactly. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we meet in homes due to the current coronavirus challenge. God has amazing things planned for us today. Exhortation, exhortation, exhortation. And then towards the end of it, you took my teleprompter away. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel, and I want to invite you to subscribe and,
What do you mean by subscribe? I don't do that to pay money.
well, no, anyone who's on YouTube knows what it is. That's not a complete.
welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. And I do invite you to subscribe and click channel notifications
Four
so
channel
that you are
notifications.
made aware.
4 channel notifications so that you're made aware.
Of updates.
Subscribe and click channel for notifications.
To make you aware of our multi-ministry opportunities. That's what I would say.
But it has nothing to do with that at all. All it does is it simply notifies them when we put.
I don't care. I want to sound big. Yes. Who knows what may happen on one day? Maybe it's not even today what we don't want to do tomorrow. So I'm addressing tomorrow. I'm trying to do what the president does. I'm going to open the country up again for jobs. Meanwhile, he's got 6 months to go. You just put them out there, give them something to think about, and stir them up so they don't think we're hokey.
Okay, so this is what I put. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. I invite you to subscribe and click channel notifications.
By clicking.
No, it's two different things.
No, it's just- I invite you to subscribe and click channel notifications so you stay informed of our upcoming live events and service video updates.
Great. That's lovely. Then what comes next?
And then to close it out, we want to say something about joining in,
Now let us join
join the
the
service. Now let's join the
service. My
service.
father gets up to speak. My father comes to the pulpit to speak.
Now let's join the service as my father. Did you want to give the message title?
You don't have to.
Okay. Now let's join the service as my father.
Then now let's join the service that's in progress as my father and my father is about to speak. Where my father,
And my father. Okay.
where my father's about to, and my father's about to speak. What do you think, Frederick?
Yes, we just let's join my father now as our service is in progress. And what did you say?
We said let's join the service which is in progress and my father.
Who's about to share a
As he
message from
shares,
God to you, on God's heart for you.
as he shares a message on God's heart for you.
Yeah. I mean, doing a teleprompter is really nice. I like it too. It takes away all the horror. And it's also practice. Because one of these days you won't want a teleprompter. And you'll be so used to it.
You have the teleprompter?
Yes. His name is Matthew Humphrey. Right now his name is Frederick Drummond. Just don't press delete just before he's about to speak.
Let's join the service.
Full of Joe Biden.
Yes, yeah.
Let's join the service and my father as he shares a message from God's heart for you.
From God's heart to you. Okay,
Welcome, my father.
okay. Oh, you guys are welcome to join it. We're not welcome.
Well,
Join the
joining
service. No,
Welcome,
yeah.
my
Let's
father.
join the service and my father as he shares a message of God's heart for you.
Yeah, join the service of my father.
With my father.
No, and my father.
My end, David.
Well, because it sounded so good a second ago when you said it.
Okay,
Let's
good.
join this service and my father as he shares a message from God's heart to you.
For you. I
All
told you
right,
about it.
welcome. Let's join the service and welcome my father as he joins a message from God's
I
heart.
just share some of this.
Do you need to be welcome?
No one has to. They don't have to join either. Welcoming is a great way of opening. It's warm.
Yeah.
It's bringing.
Yeah, it is warming. Okay?
Oh, let's join the service as we welcome my father. Let's join the service as we welcome my father, and he shares.
The message God has given for you.
Yeah. And the message God put in his heart to share with you.
What time is it?
It is 20 to 10.
Hey, bro.
Yes.
Oh, it's 20 to 10.
Yeah.
What time? This is 11, right?
Yes.
What's the love?
The actual service itself. The reason I'm asking is because of light.
The son.
Yeah, David, that's Frederick's problem. You know what I mean?
Look at this. Right now.
I'll show you a problem not me. Are you ready, Frederick? Could you say something?
Let's join the service.
Yeah. I'm trying to last picture on it. Well, that's much better. So someone's have to have an umbrella.
Well, no, that's why I checked the time because our actual service is an hour from now. This will be long gone by then.
Okay.
That's why I was checking.
Good.
Well, that does make the wall white, which I like. How are we doing, Frederick? Oh, that's the best right there. That's what we really want. Look at that, David. Put your hand there and take it away. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Awful, huh?
Yeah, the same thing happened last week. That's why I checked the time.
So Dad, you said two different things. We got to pick one. Either that God put on his heart or from God's heart to you. But you can't
That's
say
the best. From God's heart to you.
and he shares a
Well,
message.
God put him on his heart for you. It's better, I think.
Let's join the service as we welcome my father, and he shares a message that God put on his heart for you.
That God has put.
That God put. You can add
Okay,
that.
say, just fine. Let's start the whole thing again now. You can just stand there for the
There's
time.
one other thing, Dad.
Yeah.
I think we changed the order of how we're saying some things, and I just wanted to change that. Exhortation. Before David gives his exhortation, whatever it may be, I think we should go straight from the opening. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, Florida, as we worship at homes because of the current coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. We're going to have.
So you rather say several homes? Was it just several, yeah?
I just said in homes.
I know, but we always worship at homes. So we always worship in several homes.
I think I just know that when we start adding so much, it clutters it, and
It's not cluttering it. It's words he's going to say quite slowly that they're going to want to hear. There's some little perfection that's sitting somewhere. It's going to get all tipped off. And one of them is our lawyer in Tulsa.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, Florida, as we worship.
Southwestern Florida, not Western Florida. South Florida. In Western, South Florida. It sounds like Western Florida, you said. Oh, you did? Well, that sounds like a direction rather than a city.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we worship in several homes because of the current coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. We're going to have a great time today. Exhortation. God spoke to you this morning. As he closes, I invite you to subscribe and click channel notifications so you can stay informed of our upcoming live events and service video updates. Let's join the service as we welcome my father. And
So I say, now let us join the service. I think that's very human, and I like it. Okay, now.
I'm gonna say that's finished. Now let's join the service as we welcome my father, and he shares a message that God put on his heart for you.
Okay.
How about just for you?
See, beloved,
Just for you, yeah.
look, the light is already going away.
Yeah. Now why don't you start from scratch by coming from here?
Okay.
You'll get the prompter up.
Hey, give me a little compliment.
So after you get your finger off that thing.
I think what we should do is print this into one big page. That way we have it.
Yes. A big page so you can read. Okay, go ahead, David.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you. Can you put it closer to Dad's head, actually, so I'm not looking so far? There you go. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we worship in homes because of the current coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. God has wonderful things
Live.
planned for
Pause
us today.
for a little live.
Live.
Count to two in the head.
Okay.
But pausing all over helps people, because otherwise you just squint it out. Say live.
Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. God has
You're
wonderful
too fast
things.
again.
Oh,
Live. Pausing all over the place.
welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. God has wonderful things planned for us today. Exhortation. I invite you to subscribe and click channel notifications so you stay informed of our upcoming live events and service video updates. Now let's join the service as we welcome my father, and he shares a message that God put on his heart just for you.
Okay, now, I think that is beautiful. Now, this exhortation thing. You don't want to be ugly and beautifully and ending and beautifully be an idiot in the middle.
That would not be a good thing at all.
What's that?
That would not be a good thing at all.
No, it wouldn't. Excuse me, just a little bit of something's done. So I want you to,
Have I ever been an idiot?
well, no, not talking, I don't care what you've ever been, I'm worried about tomorrow morning, so I don't do it that way. I'm again saying, because of the fact that you're being videoed and you're being seen in a little box, and you can't necessarily be what you've always been, and you can't talk to them as though it's this church, and presuming they know this and know that and know the other thing. I do not need any fancy theology coming out of you. There's something simple. Psalm 42:6 says, God loves those who wait on him and says, I will bless you forever. Isn't that a great thought? Be blessed this morning. And that's all, you know. I do not want 30 seconds of you getting crazy up there. We don't need it. So give a scripture verse that you're going to read to for us and give us something right now.
Okay.
I want us to be comfortable doing everything. I love the light right now. I hope it's not too dark, but there'll be that light on. Why don't you put that light on?
It is on there.
Oh, look how dark it is, Frederick.
What dark?
My screen.
It'll
I
really
thought- I
depend
think
on
it
if
looks-
it's cloudy or
Okay, so
sunny
one
too.
second.
What's that, Dennis?
It'll really depend on whether it's cloudy or sunny.
Yeah, that doesn't have a one bit. Well, that kills it.
So. Remember, the lighting should be completely different.
None of that's changing anything. It's interesting, actually. We also want to keep we don't want to drown the people out of church.
You leave it? I think I.
Oh, please do. Okay? And David, you can leave your Bible up there, my son, so that you can just take it down. You know what I mean, David? Please feel free, David Durham. I really love this progress we're making. And all these crazy interruptions are essential to get us into the mood for what we're doing. It all helps.
I recommend checking the video afterwards, bro, so you see what you look like holding things. It's funny, it looks different when you see yourself than.
It's horrifying.
So if we have to, step back.
And also, once you watch, you'll see what you can do with your hands, because it's really nice to engage people with your hands on the video. I tried that out.
Okay, you've got your Bible there, and now you're going to come walking up again.
Hold on, let me get
You can watch it if you like, otherwise. Oh, yes, you are the prompter.
He's my teleprompter, exactly. And it actually helps to look at that and not the camera directly.
Oh, definitely. I find the spot and I look at it. When I was doing the videos, yeah, that's what it was.
So, okay, I tend to do this, I don't want to. So should I put my hands at my side and step back just a little bit? So
You
I
don't have to, just do what you want to do.
It's not somewhere that looks best.
Yeah, well, I think. putting your
Because
hands
FP said clearly this is not good. So then,
No, that looks too full.
well, no, because it's interesting what the camera does. That's why I'm wondering.
Yeah, I know. I think that hands to your sides if it's possible is nice. You
Okay.
can move it a little bit because it's normal to gesticulate. Okay, here we go.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we worship in homes, several homes, because of the current coronavirus.
And any mistakes you don't say, excuse me.
No, I'm doing
But you're doing it today, yeah.
I'm doing it for now. In homes because of the current coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our streaming streaming, not screaming. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. God has beautiful things to say to us today. Psalm 46 says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in time of trouble. Thank God there is never a time when he is not right there and a very present help. I invite you to subscribe and click channel notifications.
Okay, pause there and say, I would like you to subscribe. Change the sound of your voice. Start all over. Stop. Count 2 seconds. Say, I'd like you to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And we'll separate it, make it
Change of
normal.
thought.
Well, it's not just one big run-on thing, as I've been saying. You've got it. in speaking, everything is timing and beat. It is, it's timing and beat. So do your psalm thing again, and then let's do that.
Psalm 46 says, God is our refuge and
You're
strength.
spraying like this, like a tree in a wood. I mean, you really are. I mean, I'm
Oh,
getting
that you're telling me, yeah.
I'm
That's
getting
funny, I
giddy.
can't tell. I feel like I'm not even moving.
Well, I know, you're so used to doing it.
Yes. Psalm 46 says, God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in time of trouble. Thank God he is always
You can always
there.
pause again. Then to go to the thank God. You've got to start hearing. You see, both of you run like crazy, wham, and everything you say. And that's why I say you're preaching at people. Everything I've been trying to say for the last 17 years now has to apply. You've got to get harmony and beat, and it's hard for a drummer not to spit it all out. So I'm talking to 3 people here. You've got to think what you're doing and stop and pause. That's why one of my notes I speak from, because you know, I put a line in there, so we stop for a second. And I'm doing that more and more. With this stuff now, I'm changing a whole lot too. I'm not even talking to these people. I'm talking to those people who are watching. They're going to compare it to everyone they've ever heard. And those swines have been doing it for 25 years. They're just doing it for the second time.
I think of, who's the guy who he comes and sits at the table just like this, speaks very quietly.
Oh, yeah, I know you've got a
He
lot.
does a
They're used to doing it.
very calm, very used
He's
to
a monitor.
It's like he's talking to an old friend. Womack, yes.
Yeah, okay. Just start from, pull back and start from the beginning. You can bring your phone, it's perfectly fine.
Do you want to see it from your room, Dad?
No, not yet.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on through.
Welcome. My name is David Drummond, and I welcome you to our service this morning at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we worship in several homes because of the current coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. God has wonderful things
See, you're
planned for
getting
us.
too quick here. You're pausing all over the place except at the place you're supposed to pause. You slow the whole thing down and you're pausing everywhere except where you're supposed to. You did not pause in that big change right there, but you gave big spaces between your words, like that's what we're talking about. We're not. I know it's hard for you, but you've got to start hearing and being aware of yourself. Say something. Really, you stay there, friend. Move. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our services at Church of the New Creation in Western South Florida, as we worship in several homes because of the current coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. We're going to have a great time today, are we? Blah, blah, blah. I invite you to subscribe. See, I'm being human, I'm putting sound, I'm putting depth, and I'm not saying I'm doing it right because I'm going to rush. And I'm not allowed to rush. You definitely aren't allowed to rush. I got to face 30 minutes of this.
It sounds a little bit as though you're reading.
I was reading, I know.
Not you.
Dad, can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Also, just in case, on the last one that I did, I'm going to ask you a question if this works. I'm going to literally walk up with this and
Okay.
pretend that I've got this. Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I want to welcome you to the Church of New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we worship in several homes because of the current coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our YouTube channel live.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to have a great time today. I'm only asking you that because, see, I'm holding this with me,
Yeah.
and I'm watching, and I'm going back and forth. It helps me to engage, and I'm wondering, is it okay if he can do that too?
No, I don't think so at all.
No, it doesn't look right?
And I don't want to read it. I don't want you to read that opening from that thing there. I'd rather you read it from over here. So what did you do? You have David hold that and you read it, Frederick, from there, just like you were doing it.
Ready? Because your name is Frederick.
Good morning. My name is Frederick Drummond, and I want to welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida,
as we're worshiping in several homes because of the current coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live.
Welcome to our, not welcome. It's the thing right in there.
Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. We are going to have a blessed.
We're gonna have the best time you ever had in your entire life to sit down with the seatbelts on, grab a drink, and let's go.
We're going to have a great time today.
Let's
David,
get up and do it. Come back.
What? Never mind.
David, stop. Do it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Drummond.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Don't say good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm exaggerating. That's what you do. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now come back, start walking, then do it again. You've got to be aware of yourself, and you are. You're doing, every time you do it, you're better.
Good morning. My name is David Drummond, and I welcome you to our service at Church of the New Creation in Weston, South Florida, as we are currently meeting in homes due to the coronavirus challenge. Welcome to our streaming YouTube channel live. God has wonderful things planned.
You're not reading it like you mean it. The statement God has must have a space. Read it, what you just said. Otherwise, it's a run-on sentence. Tell yourself it's a paragraph change, which means you have to have a pause, and not a rushed pause. Frederick, do you have the stuff recorded so you can see what he's doing?
Yes.
I want
being recorded, right?
I want you to see what you're doing, because it's just awfully inhuman that you're one of the most sensitive, caring people I know, and none of it's good. The TV is not your friend, and it never will be. You have to outsmart the swine and exaggerate some of this. Not slow down your sentences, but stop to give, let's breathe. You're going to see me this Sunday be even slower than I was last Sunday. I am going to get it, but I'm not going to ever look at people ever again. Get it on the overflow, baby. I've been talking to you for 16 years, plus 33. I want him to see what he's doing. You've got it all that it takes. You're blessed. You're a sweetheart. Now we're going to figure out how to translate that into something they can believe.
It's in the shade now.
Okay, you're going to go show them something here?
He's gonna watch it right
Come over here and watch
Look at
it.
it? Okay.
Yeah, I want you to see this.
End the stream and then. Mom, where's the little blue tape?
Okay, so I'm gonna end this. Oh, end it over here.